Let's start it.
Why do you look like that? What do you mean?
Here's
Because I'm looking over and I don't know, I'm just happy.
all right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, intro it.
All right, guys, and we are back. Waku Radio. I'm your co-host, Seabass. And the host?
What up, man? It's Kobe. We're in the house, man. We haven't done an episode in like 2 weeks.
It has been a while, but we've been busy.
Busy.
But before we get started, we got Hendo in the house.
Dang, Hendo, dude.
Been a minute.
Dude, this is like the original Bro Court podcast right here.
It is. You know, we always mention that every time I'm on.
No, but like has it only just been three of us?
I mean, there was a point where we had like,
Technically 10.
Yeah.
it was like Tan, Jet
Yeah.
coming, and fuck Tan. Yo, apparently, I'm not gonna talk shit. I'm not gonna talk about it on the podcast. But Bullet called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then he's like, fuck Tan. He created a whole website for Tan just to say fuck
What
Tan.
the hell?
Really?
Yeah, you didn't see it? All right, I'll send it to
Now
you
we
later.
gotta see it.
Nah,
Yeah.
I see it too, man.
But anyway, have you guys seen this video of Biden having lunch with a typical suburban family?
This is a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real thing. I just sent you the video to play for us to watch.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you got chicken fingers, you got the whole deal. I went the route of making sure I had the hamburger.
The first time I came across the video was off the Hodge twins. That's who I saw it up. And they're like, Biden eats fried chicken with a black family. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. This is a joke. Right? And I click on the video and I'm like, no way. He actually did it. And the funny thing is, it's actually from like Biden's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And they didn't even turn off the comments. They left the comments on. And every single comment you go through is like talking shit about Biden, basically.
Yeah.
On his own page.
People just hate him, man.
And then what was it?
I like honestly, I just want to weigh in.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how he's still a president. He's literally the most hated president ever. And I don't, and you know, that could be, I guess, debated.
Yeah.
Because now, you know, there's social media and internet, so it's much easier to spread your opinions versus like back then, like we never, you know, it was different.
I feel like I don't think he's the most hated. I still think Trump is the most hated, but only because he spits certain
He's arrogant.
certain truths that people can't handle. You know how like when you hear a truth, most times you just can't handle that shit.
Yeah.
So of course you're just gonna naturally like not enjoy it.
Do you think he's the most hated right now, though? I mean, we even had
You'd be surprised, dude.
We even had Nikki Haley drop out, and
Yeah.
he's like the only Republican candidate at the moment.
Yeah, because he won by a landslide.
Yeah.
You know how can you beat that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's literally the first person to leverage social media on politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a way that no one has seen before. That's the reality of it. You know what I mean? And he says certain things that will kind of pick your brain, and that's how politicians have been doing this for years.
Yeah.
They always want to cater to a certain geographic or not geographic
Demographic.
demographic.
Yeah.
Do you think this is Trump's way of becoming like almost like, because Clinton at the time was the same way. Like he would be coming up on shows and stuff like that, and becoming part of more social issues and becoming like, you know, like a reality TV show almost type thing. Like he was part of that type of stuff. And Trump kind of like, I guess Trump, I mean, not guess, but Trump comes from an entertainment
Mhm.
background, so he would know how to get attention, all that stuff,
Yeah,
you know?
of course. He's using
He's
his
a businessman.
skills.
Yeah.
But that just comes down to skill base and being a smart person. You know what
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he has an advantage because he was in TV and
Mhm.
movies before,
Right.
but that could still make you a shitty fucking president.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but he's actually really good. You can tell when he puts his fucking foot down, he does what he did.
Hmm.
You know, that's just the reality. But you were saying something about how like you think it's that video is a setup.
Well, I think the whole video is a setup, actually. I mean, like, just the awkwardness behind everything, and like some of the reactions and stuff, you know? I mean, I don't think it was like set up, but I think they had key points they wanted to attack and stuff. Like the student loan thing was just completely random.
Yeah.
But I actually looked into the student loan because I was like 125,000 or 250, what was it? 250 or 125,000. That's what he got forgiven, right?
Mhm.
And I was looking through the comments because I just thought it was hilarious reading the comments. And then one of them's like, well, I thought you only get so much for student loan forgiveness. And then I was like, oh, maybe you can't. So I Googled it, or like I actually looked it up. And I didn't do too much of a research. I just kind of just did quick research. But I got two answers from Google. One was $12K. If you've been paying it for 10 years or more, they'll forgive that. And then I heard they'll cover up to $20K.
Mm.
So then in my head, I'm like, how the fuck does this guy get 125,000 in
Mm.
student for loan forgiveness? You know, so it's like he definitely something happened. I'm not saying I don't know what, but just the numbers don't add up. Like if you're only getting maxed out at 20K, how the fuck this guy got 125,000?
I think there's
you know?
classifications because I have a few friends that did get student loan forgiveness.
Yeah.
But I can't really use them as an example because they didn't go to any Ivy League schools. But I think in terms of like, let's say, like I was military, right? And there's like a yellow ribbon program where you're allowed to like go to like certain private schools and schools that are pretty much higher tier,
Yeah.
and those can cost like 16 up. And I think some of those, depending on the major, I think I don't know, don't take my word for it, but I think you can still get forgiven up to like a good substantial amount.
Oh, really?
I think because I remember someone got. I have to like. I'll get back to you on that one. I don't want to tell the wrong information.
Yeah, because because like I said, I just did a quick search. I didn't really dabble into it too
Yeah.
deep, but they said up to 20K they could forgive. So I was like,
Yeah, I mean, it could be like other donations and stuff
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
that. But I mean,
that's true. There's other options on that around that as well. And then there was the other part in the video which was pretty hilarious. I actually thought because the father he goes, so is there any advice you can give me since I'm a father raising 2 sons? And I'm like thinking in the head, like,
Hmm.
you see who his sons are? Like,
yeah,
you're asking for advice from him? Like his fucking son's fucking doing drugs and there's videos and proof of everything.
I think it's just for filler.
You know?
They just got to make conversation.
I mean, yeah, they're trying to make
like realistically, I don't think
yeah.
that video was fake.
yeah.
Like those are real fucking people.
Oh yeah, they were
Like you
were-
can't fake the awkwardness. You know what I
No.
mean?
especially with the son's reaction
Yeah,
when he
but-
did the fried
but-
chicken and
But you
burger
could
part.
ma-
Yeah,
but you can manipulate the shit out of the video.
yeah, very
You know
true.
what I mean? But
I think they were just sucking it up. They got student loan forgiveness.
they got money for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty much, they got money. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was just, oh yeah, that's
He's probably telling his kids like, "Hey, look, we're getting a lot of money. He's paying off. He's gonna help us out of the hole. You guys gotta do this for me."
Yeah.
And,
They're like-
and then the kid's like, "Oh, you serious?"
I know, especially when he had the. He was like, yeah, literally like, yo, that shit was hilarious though. But yeah, I don't know, man.
Shit.
I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Put in the comments below if you like think that video was appropriate or good for him.
Dude, honestly, there's no limit. These days now with politics, they're doing everything they can, bro. Like,
Yeah, I know. It's
they're
fucking
catering to the LGBTQ.
Yeah.
Like, you name it.
Did you hear about Trump's like first 14 points or something like that when he first gets into office?
Wait, can you do that again?
Did you hear about Trump's first like 14 points or whatever he's gonna do when he gets into office or whatever? His first like what you know?
Oh,
when
yeah.
when the president get in, they're like in the first X amount of months, I'm gonna do this, and then you see if they can keep up to it.
Oh, okay.
It's just pretty fucking strict.
What is
I only heard parts of it, but one's gonna be deport all the illegal immigrants, of course. The other part is get rid of the school system and let it be directed by the state to decide what the school's teaching,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and then to basically execute any buddy that's involved in sex trafficking.
Mm.
And there's a few other ones, but they're the ones that stuck out the most on my head.
I think the other one is he wanted to start drilling for oil again, like really,
Oh, probably, yeah.
because that was like the first thing he's a selling point for a lot. He's like, if I get to become president again, then the next day I'm just gonna drill,
Yeah.
baby, drill.
I mean, we made our money off like that, so
Yeah.
I mean, gas was way cheaper too
Yeah.
back then, you know?
yeah,
Way cheaper.
yeah, not like almost $5.
I know, right?
God damn it.
I would go to I wouldn't even bother going to Costco. Now I'm like, I gotta go to Costco to get some gas.
Yeah, I just drive down the street and go to fucking,
Yeah.
Chevron and
Yeah.
I can't. I'm like, oh, I gotta pick and choose where
For real.
am I gonna run out of gas at?
They literally said, you know that movie I Am Legend
Yeah.
with Will Smith?
Yeah,
Freaking, we have surpassed the gas prices in I Am Legend.
that's
That was considered like when that movie came out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, all the gas prices were never gonna be like that. Dude, we're way past that. It's crazy.
What was the
That's
gas
wild.
prices in I Am Legend?
Like $2 and something,
Oh,
$3 or
shit.
something or something like that.
Damn,
It's
that's
been
hella big.
that
difference.
long?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like, watch the movie again. We're more than that now.
Do you ever like watch movies and you're like, there's no way this movie came out that long ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
And then you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
yeah, then you realize how fucking old you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, damn.
It's fucking wild. Another top trending story. I haven't really done too much looking into it because I didn't have time. But have you guys heard about what happened to Ryan Garcia? He's like a professional
Dude,
boxer.
I've been watching all his videos.
Oh, the
so
one
you've
that
been
got paralyzed?
Dude, no,
No,
he's good. He's
he,
good
he,
now. It's just he's going through some episodes, man.
yeah.
He's a mess. Like
Wait, well, who the fuck is
Ryan Garcia is a boxer.
Yeah, so his last fight was in December, and I didn't know about it, but it just kind of popping up, and I was like, "Oh, who's this Ryan Garcia stuff?" You know.
His
And I mean, you can fill in more than I can because what I got was he basically went through like a psychosis in a way, but people are like on the fence if it's psychosis or if he's telling the truth because he basically went out and saying he's exposing the elites because he in his own words in one video said he got dragged out to the middle of the forest, tied up and like pinned down basically, and was forced to watch kids get
what?
there's
yeah.
there's some theories about this. Like,
And they were saying it's related to Bohemian Grove.
oh, what do you mean Bohemian Grove?
Bohemian Grove is where like that original thing where like all the elites would go and do like a ritual. It's like a
Oh, it's called, yeah. I was gonna talk about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's called humiliation ritual.
Oh, is it a humiliation?
Humiliation ritual. Like the whole thing about like when they talk about how Beyonce, Jay-Z,
Yeah.
and all the super elites and like who else is that one top star that's been doing that lately? Sam Smith,
Mhm.
that singer guy. Like
Mm,
he used to be like, I mean, he was a normal gay guy, right?
Yeah.
But like he just went off the wall. Like he just
Yeah.
turned 180 and now it's like
yeah, it seems like that's like
yeah.
a pretty normal thing for like anybody who's breaking
Yeah.
the internet or
Yeah.
But I think Ryan Garcia though, I think he's just going through the episodes. It's just social media, man. You gotta stay away from that. Some of his posts were like, "What the fuck?" So either someone hacked his account,
Yeah.
or he just doesn't give a fuck.
No, apparently it was off from him, and he was like, and then that's why he got like blocked from his accounts and stuff like that. And then he
Yeah.
came back and did like a video and was like, "Hey,
wait, I'm still lost. What's going on? Fill me in.
yeah."
So,
So,
Ryan Garcia, boxer.
yeah, he's a boxer, yeah. And
Okay.
he's like a pretty well known
He has
boxer.
He went
he has an upcoming fight that's coming, I think April, I believe, with Devin Haney.
So he went psycho or
Well, that's the thing. What he was saying was what he was saying, and
Yeah.
then people are interpreting it like different ways. Like either he went psychosis, basically, like went like psycho, like from drugs, which I've seen people do,
yeah.
or he's actually telling the truth and he's just tripping the fuck out
Oh, I see.
because of the situation. Because he said in the video like he saw people and they dragged him out to the forest, they pinned him down, tied him up or whatever, and then made him watch kids get and shit like that.
I think he's just going with the flow now.
Yeah, but
honestly, I don't even think it's like that.
But then now he was saying like he's not gonna talk about that stuff anymore. He's just gonna fight.
I see.
Yeah.
But he's
So-
been saying that for the past year. You know, it's been the same game. I follow him.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a big fan. It's just, I just feel like he's just going downhill, mental wise. It's just like to me,
yeah.
it's just like to me, it's like I don't know. I think this is all bullshit excuses.
You think it's just mental health and he's just
It's just
filling it
I
in?
think it's just mental health, to be honest with you.
So what were you saying about celebrities getting hazed and doing this humiliation ritual?
So I don't know like verbatim, but like the whole idea of it is you, in order to get something big out of whatever you want in life, right?
Mhm.
Like in this case, success.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to do certain things where you have to go through a ritual so they can, like, I guess, trust you, or they can invest their money into you, and then you'll get everything that you ever wanted. So a lot of these things that you sacrifice, a lot of things like your humiliation.
So in a way, it's basically like showing the commitment, a good faith. Like, hey,
Yeah.
like it's almost like a form of selling your soul.
You're like selling your exactly. It's exactly selling your soul. That's the idea of it,
Right, right.
Like there's only been like a handful where they believe that he went through a humiliation. That's why when you talk about like when you hear like Kanye West,
Mhm.
he sounds crazy, right? But then if you actually listen to some of the stuff,
Yeah,
it's actually it's deep, man.
Yeah.
Some of it's pretty deep. I mean, he goes off the wall too,
Yeah.
but
I
I
mean,
just
they're-
feel like it's like the same thing with him, Kanye West, and like what's his name, the guy with the perm. He's like he'll plays as a pimp again, Cat Williams.
Oh,
Cat Williams. He like they're like all like
Exposed.
they're exposing all these other people that just can't be bought. Like Dave
Right.
Chappelle can't be bought.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, they're always gonna say what they want, or what
Exactly.
they feel. But
And but look at the shit that they have to go through
yeah,
in order to make their own success. Hold on, let me turn this switch off. God damn it.
What's
Why?
that?
It's my room, but why?
Oh.
Is it still open?
I was like, what the fuck's going on?
I thought
Automatons.
that was fucking your podcast like cues or some shit like
You're
that.
like, oh shit, they're coming for us, dude.
Yeah, they're coming for us. We talk too much.
Speaking of automatons, man, that game.
The automatons are hard as fuck.
Yeah. Oh, we're talking about Helldivers too, by the way. If you guys want to play,
Yeah, hop on.
hop on. We need it. We need help.
I know this shit's intense as fuck.
Man,
Hold on, it's going back right now. Give me a second.
I don't. How did you manage to get your Roomba to play that song?
What song?
Wasn't it? Am I going crazy,
What?
dude? What? Am I going crazy?
Yeah, you're probably.
Dude,
There was no song
dude.
playing, bro.
I thought you programmed a song playing your Roomba.
Oh, there is a little chime.
yeah, the chime like it's like a rock song or some shit, right?
It's like it's like some weird chime. Yeah, I don't know. That's
Like, boom.
that's an internal Roomba thing, dude.
Are you, dude? I'm tripping out, dude. What?
Dude, this is the humiliation ritual.
No, I thought I was like listening
Wait,
to
wait,
like
wait.
fucking let the bodies hit the floor. Or something.
What?
Oh, you're tripping. Yeah, you're
Bro.
going through some.
Oh fuck,
Dude, there was no
Damn.
the chime was like boom, boom.
Wait, no, but let's go back to it though.
dude. I
So,
thought,
I've heard. Okay, so we're talking about humiliation, selling your soul, all that stuff.
Yeah.
And then Cat William basically exposing all of like all the people in the industry and the ones that cannot be bought, Dave Chappelle, certain other ones, and then the shit that they have to go through, right?
yeah,
In order to like make their own success is insane. Like Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle put it all out on the table,
yeah.
became super
Mhm.
successful again, disappeared for a minute, lost all of his money, whatever.
Mhm.
But then there's like weird motherfucking shit that happens. Like, cause I follow a lot of like rap artists and stuff like that. Like, for example, like P. Diddy being like super fucking gay. Apparently, have you guys heard?
Yeah,
I heard about it. Yeah,
It's so weird,
yeah,
man.
like PD's hella gay and stuff like that.
Ushers, like one
Yeah.
of his boy toys.
I'm not even surprised because ever since the whole thing about exposure for like Epstein and all that, Epstein Island, there's like a whole list of black A-list celebrities.
I'm wondering if it's like super like perverts and like pedos that are like, holy shit. I'm wondering, right? Like realistically, if it's like media, because media's gotten really gay over the last like 20 years.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? And we've seen like, because everything stems from the very beginning of childhood, right? So Disney's got this market in where they're like, if we can basically input ideas and thoughts into children's heads, it'll carve out a road for the next generation,
for sure.
right? So like, you ever seen those memes where it's like, oh, people wonder why I'm into like messed up goth girls and whatever, and then
Yeah.
they show like a whole bunch of like Disney characters or whatever. That's kind of what it is, right? Like, you've been inspired and like cultivated since you were a kid
Yeah.
to this point. So what I'm saying is like, I think like these super perverts that are in Hollywood and like real high finances, they're able to manipulate kids. And like at this point, it's starting to come out now because the younger generation is now gay and open and super fucking liberal, right?
Escalated. Yep.
Yeah, it's super deep. It's super emasculated, right? So, what does that mean for the rest of the generations? Because now it's like, if you have a kid, they're like really worried about this shit.
Yeah. I think it's gonna be changing. I think it's gonna change around. I think it's gonna go back to more morals and more everything because everything's like so everything everywhere, you know? And I feel like as a younger generation, you kind of go opposite of what's trending almost, you know?
Like a rebellious.
Like a rebellious. And we've seen it throughout all the generations, you know, like, oh, fuck that, I don't want to do that because that's fucking not cool, you know? Or whatever. And then eventually it's just gonna be like, I think the kids are getting so bombarded with a whole bunch of shit right now that eventually they're just gonna be like, fuck this, I just want something normal.
I think it's.
You know?
I think I have to semi disagree actually because I
I
mean,
think it's gonna
like,
get worse.
not. I want to say worse, but it's gonna be very different and weird.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you. Remember that video I sent you guys? There was a guy at Red Rock, that was using the Apple Vision Pro,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and he was watching the movie theater.
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying, according to the comment, there's a guy who actually knows in the comments. I knows a guy. He's a nice guy. You know,
Yeah.
I know he's out here. I'm not gonna bag on him, but just judging from that, like the trend that's going on now, it's just beginning, man.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna see a full scale like people wearing Apple Vision Pros type of prototypes,
Yeah.
and it's just gonna be reduced over time. Like eventually it's gonna be like more smaller and more sleek, but then now we're gonna have like praying mantises out and about just doing this,
Yeah.
playing with themselves with their different apps and shit.
I mean, they can still see through the Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah, they can still see it, but it's kind of, don't you think it's kind of weird though? If I'm like talking to you and you have that, whatever, either me, you have it, I feel like that just makes it so not
I mean, it's gonna be out of the norm in the beginning.
not connected. but it's not connected.
Yeah, but that like, but the reality is like when they made those eyeglasses,
Yeah.
right? It's gonna be that eventually. They're gonna want to put the Vision Pro into a pair of glasses because now it's not this giant fucking thing on
Yeah.
your face. It's like something that, and then it's just gonna be normal.
Yeah, and it's not gonna be our generation that's gonna be pushing it. It's gonna be the younger generation,
Well,
way
that's,
yeah,
younger
that's
generation.
that's what
Because
that's
I
what
mean,
we're talking about.
yeah, exactly. And then like also like the fact that like with COVID and everything that happened, like kids are already used to being isolated
yeah.
and stuff like that in their own little world because they didn't get that human
It's
interaction.
fucked up. Yeah.
Yeah. So then now that they're at Apple Vision stuff, I can just see it happening. Like kids will be out there in public, just like like in their own little world, like that. They're cool. They'll chat with their friends online via the headset or whatever, and just be like doing their own thing type thing.
I just don't feel comfortable with it, man.
Because I
Like,
mean,
I can,
it's kind of wild if you think about like the way AI and everything's going. It's like if everything gets solidified, you can almost make your own entertainment in your own world however you want it.
Yeah.
You know?
It's basically what's going on is basically when we were kids and we didn't have technology, we had to really use our imagination.
yeah,
Now you can create your own imagination in reality.
hmm
That's the crazy shit.
Do you think it's almost a way where it's like people are trying to create just a bunch of consumers?
Yeah.
oh yeah, for sure,
Yeah.
It's
100%.
dude, this
You know.
whole thing is ran by corporations.
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah,
So it's
Well,
just gonna be a giant consumer population.
It is.
Yeah.
Dude, think about it. Like, okay, if we create consumers okay, so advertising used to be all about how do we get this group of people to come to our company and buy these things so they can own it for themselves,
Yeah.
right? Now it's like if they own it for themselves, they're completely out of the market until they need to replace it, right?
right.
So, what if we just not let them own it, but we lease it to them? Or, for example, the AI credit stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if we just find a way? Because they could give you the program for free. Like,
Oh yeah. Easy.
you can find 1,000 programs that can do AI generations.
Yeah.
But if we limit the credits, or if they wanted to buy a certain amount of credits per day or whatever it is, they have to keep coming back
Yeah.
Yeah.
over and over again.
I think it's just all marketing. They're all just being creative. It's like the same thing with back in the day when cigarettes were the thing, right? And there were so many cigarette companies
Yep.
coming about, but then companies would be like saying, you know what, I sell my cigarettes roasted
Yeah.
tobacco, and then they would market that where people, oh, roasted tobacco is more healthier than the other competitors. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But it's all the same shit.
It's all the same.
It's the same thing with Apple Vision Pro and all these other gadgets. They're just gonna find a way to get the consumer.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking true, man. It's all about consumer,
Yeah.
like corporations, consumerism. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just referring back to your question. I just think with everything being so exposed, and then maybe it's just like me hoping, like
Yeah.
everything just becoming so exposed out there that like I'm hoping that it's like a way of everything getting corrected,
Mm.
like things are getting worse before things get better type thing. Like I'm not saying like the Apple Vision Pro won't take her because I think that's going to take over too. But I think as far as like all the corruption going on, it's going to be harder and harder for people to do shit because it's going to be more and more out there. Like with social media, with everything, the presence and everything, like everyone's searching for something, some type of dirt on someone.
Mm.
So I think there's gonna be a point where there's gonna be like almost like I was thinking on the way here, I was like, there's gonna be a point where I think no one's gonna be able to hide a secret.
There is no point.
Yeah.
Like-
No, I mean there's
like-
gonna be a point where no one can even try to hide it. Yeah,
But the reality is, like, even if you try now, that's not possible. Like, if a 3-letter agency wanted to come and get your shit,
yeah.
they can come and get your shit.
Yeah.
Like-
for sure.
Like, nothing is secret. If you're connected to the internet,
Yeah.
anybody can grab it. Like that. We all understand that cybersecurity is like literally one of the least worried about things, but the most important things.
Yeah.
Because it's literally secure. Like, the only way you can't find my weird shit is if I were to lock it in a safe and bury it in the ground somewhere what nobody knows except for me.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can fucking find my weird shit, right?
hmm
But if you have it on the cloud or like in your phone or something,
Anyone can access it.
so easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there is no way.
They made a movie about that shit. Was it the one with Cameron Diaz, the old movie with
What movie is that?
it was a comedy movie where pretty much it was a movie with I think Cameron Diaz and this other actor, and it so happens they were like couple and all that, but then they uploaded their
Oh,
sex tape onto the iCloud,
Yeah, yeah.
and everybody saw their fucking.
I think it was
sex tape.
called Sex Tape, wasn't it?
Is it?
I think it's
Yeah,
called
I think it was Cameron Diaz. I'm pretty sure it was Cameron.
Yeah, I
Diaz.
think it was Cameron Diaz too. I know what you're talking
Fuck,
about.
yeah, fucking hilarious.
Yeah, and then she became like super popular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of
Fuck.
sex tapes, we have another video reaction. We found your sex tape, Henry, and we're gonna react to it.
Get the fuck out.
Imagine if
Get
we
the fuck out. Get the
Imagine.
fuck out of here.
Oh my god, that would be so fun. Just sit there and critique Henry.
What the
Yo,
fuck,
bro, you
dude?
call that a stroke, man? Like, what
Yeah.
is that?
You call that a position? Dude, you're boring as fuck.
We just like, sit there.
It'd be that. I'd be like, go, Henry, go.
We have to do that in real life. When we're watching a video, we have to critique like, man, see,
Like-
you gotta make circular motions. You gotta
Like,
make
what's your problem? You're not even using the full shaft.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my god.
Bend your knees,
You gotta use every square inch you got.
dude.
One day you gotta find a humiliating video of me and I gotta react to it like a twist and I'm not gonna expect it. Just surprise me. Oh god.
Good idea.
Surprise, cock.
My god.
Those are good times.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
funny.
man. That's when we were making the backyard.
Yeah, that's the one where we pulled out the tasers, the dog collar
dog collar.
taser. Yeah, we're like, who could go for
I
it?
always forget Sebastian was around then.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, the stag house. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll come by every once in a while.
yeah, because you had your own place, so like
Yeah.
we were divided. But then like me and Henry were doing stupid shit every night.
Yeah.
Seriously, though.
Yeah, that was the time when I was living with all the strippers.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was when I was living with all the strippers. Yeah.
that was
Male strippers, not female strippers.
Yeah.
Don't get excited.
Yeah.
It was pretty gay.
of course.
Bunch of
I
dudes.
can only imagine. It must have been fun though.
That was hilarious. It was hilarious. It was especially funny seeing like who would bring what kind of girl home.
Mm. The
Wait, that
competition.
was the time when Brian was your
Yeah,
roommate,
Brian
right?
was one of the roommates too. But he wasn't a stripper though.
I know, but
Yeah.
there was so much like funny drama.
Damn. Yeah, that was hilarious.
good
There was a
time.
lot of shit.
That was
happened
that was
yeah.
hilarious.
I think that's just what happens when you put a bunch of
Dude.
friends or dudes in a house. And
Yeah.
it's just shit happens. You
Well,
know?
also it's also a little bit weird when your profession is getting naked.
Yeah.
So you're probably getting a lot more naked bodies in a house full of dudes that all take off their clothes for money.
We're mostly just walking around shirtless.
You know,
Yeah,
you know,
most
but
of us
you know
are
what I'm saying?
shirtless.
Like,
Yeah.
like me and Henry weren't doing that.
Yeah.
So much. Like it was just when it was hot.
Yeah, most of the time we were just in each other's rooms, unless we're not in each other's rooms.
Yeah.
Not in rooms.
Fuck.
Unless we're
Hey.
unless we're doing some shit like group shit or something together, you know?
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a few times where it's like random moments. Like sometimes like I'd be lazy, like I'd be in my underwear. So I'd go downstairs get like a snack and shit. When I used to be roommates with Kobe.
Yeah, but that's
But then Kobe comes in like surprising me and shit. Like, dude, what the he's like, what the fuck are you doing? You're like, put some fucking clothes. I was like, oh shit, I didn't know you were gonna.
yeah,
get that.
but you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
like it's different. Where for them it's normalized.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh, okay, well,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a lot more.
Like,
Good
but
times.
imagine if you were like a random person that just came into the house to fix something, like a handyman.
Yeah.
You just see a whole bunch of naked dudes. You'd be like, yo, this is fucking gay.
We're not gonna walk around naked. We're just a bunch of shirtless dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
though? I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is going on here, dude?
But I mean, we did a lot of weird shit though.
This is P Diddy's playground or what?
No.
Yeah, no, dude. But like, yeah, no. Going back to that though, the first time I actually really heard about it was when Jeffree Star was exposing everybody.
Mm.
Jeffree Star. Who's that again?
He's
Oh, is that the makeup guy or whatever?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
The gay guy.
yeah,
Yeah.
He's like a
Is he trans now?
no, he's not trans.
No, he's legit though. He's like whenever he makes
He's-
opinions, he's pretty
Yeah.
like
Yeah, he's real.
I respect it. Like,
Yeah, he's real about it, and that's
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
really like. And then when I watched that episode, and he was saying how like there's a lot of your favorite rappers that are getting like blowjobs from dudes and stuff, and him blowing like rappers and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, holy shit.
yeah.
And then you know what's funny? So I was just talking to this dude earlier today, and he's fucking like fruity,
Oh,
Right?
I'm born, yeah.
but he was saying like I've slept with more of your favorite baseball players than you can think of, and I was like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Damn.
Damn.
And I'm like, so this goes like far.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just I don't know what it is. It's like when you get famous and you just have a lot of pussy and like whatever like options. Do you just get a little sus or what? I don't get it, man.
I don't know, man. There's no amount of money I think you could. No.
Do you get more liberal? You get what I'm saying though? Like,
No.
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
But I'm very simple. Though. You could give me like $1 million. I'm very simple. I just like guns and I like
yeah. I know
I
that.
like regular shit, you know?
But
Like,
but what I'm saying is like it's also like when you become somebody who is a celebrity or something, like you have a fan base, you don't want to be strict about your fan base because then you're gonna lose fans, you're gonna lose money, right? So I'm wondering if these guys become liberal and open about it because then they're like, oh well, who cares how people live their lives as long as I'm getting paid, type of shit. So then they become more liberal minded.
Yeah.
And then as that happens, they start to accept more realities, you know what I mean? And then you start getting the weird sussy sus stuff.
I mean, maybe. I
That's
don't know.
That's when it gets complicated, I think,
Because I could also see it as like just being a desperation of like you wanting to be so famous and shit all the time that you'll do anything to get there,
Mm-hmm.
And then someone goes, "Hey, if you do this, we'll make sure you hit stardom." And next thing you know, you're like thinking like, "We'll just do that." I mean, we know someone who'd be like, "Yo, let me, suck your dick and help me out or whatever,"
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure it's not too far fetched for these other people being the same way,
We know a couple of someones that are like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like they'll do gay for pay shit,
Yeah.
And it's like I don't know, man. It's weird.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I even know some people, and then I'm like thinking like I would think like about them a certain way, and then I find out more about them, and I'm like, dude, you don't look another man straight in the eyes. You fucking type thing,
Yeah.
Like I mean,
I'm okay with you being gay, but just don't push it on me, right?
yeah.
But then
It's also how like they portray themselves, like like if they came out like, hey, dude, I'm flaming. I like to suck cock and take it up the butt.
yeah.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
Like, good for you, man. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's your life, But it's like when they try to put a certain persona out there,
Yeah.
and then behind closed doors they're doing that, Then I think it's like you're being fake.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. That's what it is. You're just being fake, and that's why I have an issue with it.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
Because they're afraid of how they're going to be perceived, especially when you're living in a city like Las Vegas where it's so image based.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like then you care about how your appearance is, your reputation is a lot of times. That's why I never really give a fuck about that shit. I just did it for me. But like also, I don't care if you can't handle me if I'm coming off arrogant or an asshole to you. I'm just telling you the truth. And if you can't handle that, that is what it is.
Yeah.
So like that's why, like a lot of the guys that you bring over and you introduce, they probably don't like me because I'll just be like, dude, I have no respect for you. You might think you're all high and mighty, but you're not in my eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I think it's a generational thing because I know a Filipino guy, I won't say names, but this guy, he looks young, but he's honestly like around his mid 40s, maybe mid 40s. But in Philippines, it's very frowned upon. But I mean, it's accepted now. Like, there's a lot of like gay community, right? But
you're talking about gay guys.
But the type of gays in Philippines is like, they're not the type of like how gays are here. Like gays will stay with gays.
Yeah.
Gays will go to straights in Philippines, right? And so this guy he's stuck. He's obviously gay, right? And everybody knows it. It's just he's just stuck there. He even wears like foundation like on his skin to make it look more like youngerish. Not even a word, but you know what I meant.
Yeah, to look
to look more younger and stuff like that. And he doesn't even believe it. Like when I first met the guy,
he doesn't believe he's gay.
He doesn't admit it. Because I'll give you an example. When the first time I met him, right?
Wait, is he sucking cock and be like, I'm not gay?
No. I don't think it's like that.
Okay.
He's
accepted.
He's very secretive.
Okay.
But supposedly there's a rumor that he has kids. Which you could still be gay and have kids.
Yeah.
You won't know.
Yeah.
But like there's just certain things about him like it's weird.
Yeah,
you pick it up.
But like there's things where like let's say like when I first met him, he gave me 100% gaydar, right?
Yeah.
And I was with my buddy. I was like, so like, well, you have like a boyfriend or something like that? And he just looks at me like all weird. And I look at my buddy's like it was kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Because I have like a no filter, right? So I was like looking back at my other homie. I was like, oh, is something going on here? Like he doesn't know he's gay. Like he's like he looks at me. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm not gay. And then when he finally left, my homie was talking. He was like, yeah, dude, he's straight. And I'm like, but he's gay. Well, we know he's gay. And I'm like, oh fuck. So I just blurted out like saying, oh dude, who's your boyfriend? And I'm like, fuck. I'm the asshole. I'm like, but he's a good guy though.
Yeah.
No, I get
just,
that. No, yeah, we had a friend like that in high school too. And I remember I pinned him up against the locker one day and I was like, dude, I'll love you even if you're fucking gay, bro. Just come out. Because he was all depressed all the time. Like he just couldn't accept it. I'll be like, bro, I'm not going to fucking stop hanging out with you because you're gay.
Yeah.
Stop changing in front of you in the locker rooms. That's it. You know what I mean? But
Yeah, just don't look at my dick, bro.
you know what I mean? But like he came out eventually, like,
Yeah.
a few months after that, and he was so fucking happy after that.
I bet.
And I was
But
just,
like I said, generations.
You
Like
think that
different,
might add
different,
on?
different cultures.
Yeah, do you think that's why it might add on to like some of these people's like way they act and shit because they're just not out there? They try to keep everything closed doors and secret, and then like
well, yeah, because you know, like
and that's why they're like
It could be a lot of reasons. It could be religion. It could be family, cultural.
rules of a man,
Yeah, the rules of a man.
you know.
But honestly, I'll never doubt a gay dude. I remember one time when a gay dude was being made fun of by this like bully white guy, right? He got his ass beat
Yeah.
because the gay guy knew how to scrap.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Dude, it was funny as shit, dude.
dude, have you seen the video of the two gay guys scrapping?
There's a lot.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's a lot.
I
Yeah.
don't know. I think that shit's hilarious.
There is a lot of them.
They go ham.
Yeah, dude.
They go
Nah,
in
I
it.
remember the first time I ever seen a fucking fight between two gay dudes, bro. It was like in front of the middle school, right? And it was like a shorter black guy and then this white dude that was literally wearing a wig and like had makeup on and like nails like
Yeah.
taped on or whatever. And he was wearing like girly shit, like a blouse, like, like
Yeah.
one of those cardigans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I remember the black dude called the fucking the gay dude a
Yeah.
and then he was like, "What the fuck you say?" He was like, "Call me a fucking fag again." And then next thing you know, they started fighting, and this fucking gay dude knocked his ass out. I was like,
shit.
"Oh my god!" I was like, "Holy shit!" That taught me never to fuck with gay dudes, man. Like,
I mean, they're still men.
Yeah, yeah.
Regardless, it's
Yeah.
just we perceive it as like, dude, that's embarrassing. But
Or-
honestly, it's still
why you
they're
don't-
still dudes.
yeah, that's why you don't fight a gay dude. Because
Yeah.
if he wins, street
Yeah.
cred gone, dude.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos where the guys get beat up by trans?
Oh yeah.
It's like, dude, they're still dudes. Like, just because they're like wearing clothes or anything, like you're still getting whooped by a,
Yeah.
I
you know.
remember when we were in Thailand, we were walking down the street going to the mall, I think it was, and then we seen this Russian dude with a big
Oh
black
yeah,
eye.
I remember.
Yeah. That dude probably said something to like a Katol
Oh yeah,
there
probably.
and got knocked the fuck out.
Oh my
Because like, dude, Thai
Yeah.
trans, they probably know how to fucking Muay Thai too. You know what I mean? That's a culture.
Yo, did you see there was a video on Reddit. It was Filipino trans and Thai trans fighting each other.
What?
Yeah, it was in Thailand because I guess there's a club out there that has like all the Filipino trans there and
Mm.
shit, and they were like picking on the Thai trans ladies,
Mm,
and then they just started scrapping like a lot of them.
really?
Yeah, it was like a mob on mob type fight. It wasn't like two. It was like mobs and mobs of just
That's pretty.
toys fighting each other.
That's dope. It's like a full out like tranny brawl.
Yeah, full out tranny ball, like boobs and dicks are swinging.
Dude, the fucking Thai people must have mollywomped the freaking Filipinos.
Oh, they did.
Yeah,
They
dude,
did.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I think in the comments they were saying the Thais won.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Unless Filipinos had sticks.
Yeah, sticks
It'd
or
be
freaking
different.
or towels. Fucking towels.
Filipino stick fighting. What is
Yeah.
it called?
Our niece or there's another word. But the one I know is our niece.
There's multiple Filipino stick fighting ones.
No, it's like just the terms. Like how like there's dialect. You know how there's dialect?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But there's like the one I know is our niece.
Our niece.
But there's the one that starts with a K.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I can't
That's
remember.
the one I'm looking
Yeah.
for.
Well, you said they're dialects, or they're like
The way they
fighting
pronounce-
styles.
It's just the name, what they call it,
Oh,
like the different types.
Yeah.
But it's like it's the same shit. It's just, but I know our niece.
Yeah,
okay.
dude. Filipino stick fighting is some serious shit.
Yeah.
though.
Really?
Yeah.
It's
never-
actually known. Like Bruce Lee's been known. One of his students was one of the people who was like a grandmaster for like the stick fighting thing, and he developed his own style with the whole stick. You know, like the movies with the Bourne series.
Yeah.
You know how he was fighting that one guy when he had like the towel.
Uh-huh.
That's another variation of the stick fighting. But
Oh, really?
But you know how he extends the towel like this?
Yeah.
That's another version of it.
Oh, I need to go check
Yeah.
this shit out.
Yeah, it's kind of like the
It's a
same thing.
it's a defense. Of,
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Jackie Chan, I think, made the
Yeah.
towel stuff really, really big too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm, yeah, Jackie Chan
But
used it.
no, like the Filipino stick fighting stuff,
Yeah.
that stuff is I was listening to something the other day. They were saying that it's like literally one of the most difficult martial arts to master.
Really?
I could
Yeah.
see, yeah. It's very fluid.
Yeah.
There's a certain flow to it, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
But dude, it's useful though.
I think they were saying it was one of the most dangerous too. One of the most difficult and the most dangerous if used correctly.
Yeah.
In a fight.
There was a demo or this guy, this old dude, and other guy was wearing a helmet. Bro, that made a dent in the goddamn helmet. I was like, and it looked like it was a very short distance. It was like that.
Yeah.
But it created such a impact the way he did, like the way he leveraged it. I'm like, damn. Ow.
Yeah.
Do they use like a special type of stick or?
No, it's just two normal sticks. Good
Oh.
quality, just two sticks. Because back in the war, this is the way it
Oh,
developed.
like some
because
bamboo sticks or some shit.
no, not bamboo. It's like solid. It's like a solid wood. Like it looks like it's very similar to like how the Chinese use the
Nunchucks.
you know how they use
Oh,
the batons with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing, and then they
Oh,
use, like,
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing like this,
Yeah, yeah.
similar to that, but it's just without the handle. It's just this.
Yeah.
Because a lot of Filipinos, we didn't have gunpowder, right? So we had to defend ourselves in certain ways with either guerrilla warfare
Just beat the shit out of you
or
with
sticks.
stick.
With sticks. So yeah.
Would you rather get shot or get beat by a stick?
I don't know, man. Have you seen those videos of getting stabbed with knives?
Yeah, they don't seem pleasant either.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Knives are so dangerous.
Yeah, I think I'd rather. I don't know. It's hard.
Would you rather
What am I being shot with? Is that a 22?
Just a 9.
Oh, okay. I'd rather be. Oh,
And nowhere vital. You just get shot, or just get whomped by a bunch of sticks.
I think I'd rather get shot.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
probably
getting
Because it's not just when it comes to sticks, it's not just one hit.
Oh yeah, you're getting hit
It's
multiple times. Yeah,
multiple
yeah, yeah.
fucking times.
Mhm.
And I've been hit with those small metal mini bats.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
That shit hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Dude, I've been shot.
No, it's
I've done
different.
so many dumb shit like BBs and
Well, the thing is, it's different types of pains, right? You have like a blunt object that hits you, and you can't see it, but you feel it,
Yeah.
right? And then there's like a bullet that penetrates you and can either stay inside you or just exit you.
Yeah.
And then a knife is something that just critically cuts you, right?
I think a knife would be worse
I think the
Yeah.
knife would be,
for sure.
yeah,
I've seen some video or some pictures of people that got slashed up, and I'm like, dude, that looks brutal.
yeah, it's fucked up.
Like literally, you just see their flesh like peeling. I'm like, God
yeah.
damn.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah, dude, fuck that. I'd rather just not get.
I might just end up choosing getting the shot or beaten by sticks before knives for sure. Because knives are probably like, I
Yeah,
don't want to get stabbed. At
Yeah.
man.
that's like when I used to ride the bus a while ago. Freaking, I'd always have a knife in my backpack going to work and shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. Because, like, it gets like, when you ride the bus, it's like you're in a nice area. But then eventually you get to the point where, like the air is getting all fucking fucked up and shit. And I'm like, I get to the point where I'm like, man, I'm too fucking handsome for this shit.
the air starts getting musty.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, oh, this looks a hella different.
Yeah.
I'm seeing more fucking vendors on the corners selling, food and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, we're getting to the good spots.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see that more on even my side. of town.
Yeah, I've seen that
Yeah.
driving past
It's
your house.
because they there's a new
Company, right?
policy now in the state they approved.
Oh, really?
But now they have to there's a problem now 'cause they have to re-edit they have to revamp the entire policy and all that because a lot of small businesses were complaining about these vendors
Taking their business.
where they're putting their
Oh, I
where they're
see.
placing it. So I think in the next probably year, so it's
Yeah,
Hey, so what was the law that
make
was?
a few.
What was the law that was passed? It just allows vendors to.
It's just there was a majority vote, and during how we do elections,
Yeah.
it allowed for vendors to I forgot. It allowed vendors to pretty much post it, like, for example, like the one on Durango
Yeah.
and Sunset, whatever. They're able to legally do that as long as they have certain permits,
Yeah.
like licenses.
Yeah.
But back then, you have to have like a zoning,
Mhm.
like license permit, everything. You have to go through
Damn.
like a whole loop.
They simplified it, is what.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they did the same thing with like how California can do it. But
Uh-huh.
now
That's not a bad thing, though.
No, I don't think it's a bad thing either. But I don't think
But-
regular business owners will be too happy about
Yeah.
that.
But at the same time, it's not worth it because like the one on like I said, Durango,
It's expensive.
it's expensive. You'll spend like easily like $50 on tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. And it's no guarantee it's gonna be like good and hot.
Yeah, and then the other thing is, the biggest worry is probably like what happens if somebody gets sick? How do you hold them accountable?
Yeah.
Right.
Because they can just pack up and go. And
yeah.
yeah.
You can't find them. So it's like
I mean, I don't really see it as a bad thing because I don't want to like shit on anyone's hustle or anything like that. But at the same time, like I just don't see it being pleasant with like regular business owners that have like a brick and mortar shop.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? I had to buy a spot. I'm renting this place out. I gotta do this. I gotta get a license. I gotta make sure everything's up to code. And this guy can open up a restaurant right on the corner of the street in the dirt.
But I mean I support
Literally
it though.
sidewalk.
Yeah.
Freaking I bought the one on Jones. freaking I bought like those manganadas from that one guy. He's not there always all the time.
Yeah.
But you know,
There
dude,
should be
those things are pretty fire. Like
I wonder if there's a certain amount that they can actually like sell or something like that. There's got to be some type of limiting because there's no way they're going to be able to carry all that.
Yeah,
You
true.
know what I mean? And then what happens if the food gets bad? Then you have more sicknesses and illnesses. You know what I mean? Well, how do they wash their hands?
Do they get checked up with health inspectors as well too, or
I don't know how that goes
what's
about.
going on with
But
that?
I,
That's-
the way
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
the way I look at it is, if we could survive Thailand, I mean the food
Yeah.
vendors in Asia. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can survive the one in Nevada
Yeah,
and
United States, yeah.
California. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like for example, like if you go to New York or Chicago, you get like those or like the Bay Area and San Francisco, where they sell those like hot dogs with the peppers and everything, and
Yeah.
they put it on like they use a simple cart, and all they do is put a baking sheet pan,
Mm.
and that's their stove,
Mm.
and then it just creates like a fire heat, and then they
Yeah.
just cook it on that.
Oh, I see.
It's not like the most, when you look at it, it's like, oh, it looks ghetto, but
Yeah.
dude, that shit's fire as hell, man.
Oh, yeah.
Getting a warm bun, they have like a full steamer for their buns and everything.
Yeah.
It's all
Yeah.
made. So,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's. I mean, some of the foods are pretty good. You
I
know,
like it.
I've ate some food like street food and like that and all that, but I just don't think. I'm just looking at it from like the business person perspective. It has like a restaurant down the street. He's like, you know, he has to follow all these codes and shit. Like, I'll
Right.
be pissed. I'll be like, fuck this. I'm gonna go straight to the corner of the street too.
Yeah, I mean,
But then I just wonder what all the restrictions are. You know?
well, there's got to be because
Yeah.
there's no way they would just easily pass it like that.
Yeah.
They would be held accountable, and that's a huge fucking lawsuit. So they have to have some type of rule.
Yeah.
Does that mean that all the street vendors are gonna keep that rule?
No.
No, probably not. There's probably a lot of broken shit. But they were probably already selling too a long time ago
yeah.
illegally.
Yeah.
Now they just have somebody paying a business license and being able to find them easier. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And for the government get more money too anyway.
Yeah, but at
Yeah.
the same time, it's like it's almost like the trade-off. Like, hey, how do I hold them accountable if somebody gets sick?
Yeah.
If I don't know where
Yeah.
the fuck they are, you know what I mean?
Well, then I think that's just the risk on the consumer, you know? You already know you're buying it off the street. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, it's just a matter of, you know, convenience. Do you want to have that quick $1.35 Chicago dog? Or do you want to go to a sit down restaurant? You got to wait to be seated and,
Yeah.
you know, wait for all that. But I don't think it's going to hurt the business that much. Because, I mean, look at California, right? It's one of like
Yeah.
the main hubs for culinary, or like go to New York or you go to whatever, right? They're surviving pretty fine. And
No,
they have some of the best seafood.
I mean, I don't
And-
think these
yeah.
restaurants are gonna lose business at all. I
Yeah.
think they'll be fine. But I'm just saying, like, as far as like, if I was an owner, I would have to go through all these steps, and these guys just don't have to go through the steps. You know,
Yeah.
then I'll be like,
Yeah, but
then,
you
yeah.
have a brick and mortar. When you start a business, you already know what your
yeah,
your risks are.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And of course, like it is what it is. So I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. It'd be fine. I love
As
that.
long as it's not like a conflict of interest, I think.
I think they should dedicate an area to where there's like a whole bunch of street food. And
oh, that'd be dope.
that would be it. Like kind of
Yeah.
like how we all know like Spring Mountain is straight up Chinatown.
yeah,
That's dope. Like
Like food trucks and everything.
exactly. Yeah.
That's
Just,
where they post up.
yeah, just post up there, and then a Friday night or whatever you're feeling like you're a little bit hungry,
Yeah.
go down there and you get fucking food.
dude, that place would be popping. I think.
Exactly.
I think that
That-
place would be
That would be
popping.
a good thing. It'll be like a fantastic swap meet, but
Yeah.
for food.
Yeah,
Exactly. But you know what though? You know what's crazy? I've been noticing. Have you heard of all these food halls that have been popping up lately? It's like the new trend now. Food halls.
is it where they like rent out a kitchen and for like a day and they just pop up their food and shit? And then-
Yeah, but like it's more like what's that? Eatery?
Yeah, Illy.
Oh, the
It-
one on MGM.
Yeah,
yeah.
Or like the one they have in Durango and all that.
MGM Park, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like a whole bunch of food places.
Yeah.
And literally you walk in and you have so many different it's like a mall food court but on steroids. That's what food
So
halls are.
like same thing with the
Yeah.
Commons. The
The
Commons is good.
uncommons.
And also that Korean spot. I'm pretty sure you know about the one on Spring Mountain and Durango.
What is it called?
Chongnam Food Court. I don't know about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The one on
I
Rainbow?
haven't been
Yeah,
there
dude,
yet.
I've been there twice.
Really? Is it good?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
The one on Rainbow and Spring Mountain, right?
No.
No, the one on Durango. So it used to be do you remember it used to be a Rite Aid a long time ago? And then it became, I think, a Walgreens or CVS or whatever the hell it was. And now it's they turned it in like these Asian investors
Yeah, so it's basically like
food court.
it's like K-Town.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
It's like
Yeah.
Greenland, but like
Dude, I've
in a
never
variety-
been there.
More specific, they have like fusion. They have like birria tacos.
Yeah.
Korean like what's that Korean dessert? Hoyok. It's where they, dude. I'm gonna get so roasted with all these Koreans, dude.
Yeah, what is it called, bro?
It's I don't know. It's the one where they press the pancake looking thing and they put like a filling like ube or like
I don't know what the.
it's known for like brown sugar. They put brown sugar. That's the original
I know the brown sugar one. Yeah, yeah.
brown sugar one. I don't know how do you pronounce
I
it.
think it's called like hobak or something like that.
Hope what?
Hobak?
Or
Is it
something,
hobak?
Yeah. I think it's hobak,
I
right?
sworn.
Unless I'm thinking about something else. My Korean's way off.
Yeah,
You're asking the wrong
okay,
Korean.
good.
You
Okay,
guys
good.
are, you guys are failed Korean.
I'm Filipino, dude. So it's like
I know he's Korean.
Yeah.
He
I'm
keeps
so whitewashed.
fucking all the Koreans are like, listen, Shiba.
Yeah.
They're like this fake motherfucker.
I just know a
Yeah,
few
dude.
words. Like,
It's good. You guys, we should check it out, dude. Honestly, you could do some
yeah, I didn't even know they had that shit. What, Durango and what? Spring Mountain?
Durango and Spring Mountain. It's right next to
I see it on Instagram all the time.
yeah.
I haven't checked it out.
You did, bro.
Dude, I haven't drove by Durango and Spring Mountain in over a year.
Dude, there's a lot of businesses that are opening up right now. It's good.
Durango's a
I-
fucking next hub spot, dude. Durango's got
Yeah.
a lot of food places on it.
There's a lot of investors. And plus, you know, people from California, they're moving here, so
Yeah.
they're putting their business here too.
Yeah,
We're gonna get an H Mart now, and
we're getting a lot of.
we're getting a lot, man. Which is good. I like it.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Adley's coming out here. A lot of people are coming.
Who's coming?
Adley?
Adley, what is that?
Aldi?
Aldi?
The fucking store, the grocery store, Aldi.
Oh, really?
ALDI.
That sounds good to me.
Oh,
I'll
It's like
take
a,
it.
it's like a really low cost grocery store.
Or even that store that we saw at the mall, Galleria. It was like
Oh, yeah,
Daiso?
that mall was pretty crazy.
it was Cura something. Cura.
What is it like a
Curacao? Curacao?
Yeah, Curacao Curacao. Yeah, something like that.
Curacao.
Yeah.
It's a we think it's a Mexican owned like supermarket. It's like
Oh.
yeah.
has everything. I mean
everything open?
everything you can think of.
Dude, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's legitimately fucking crazy. It has everything besides groceries.
Yeah.
You can buy purses, sunglasses, bicycles, cars, toys,
Motorcycles.
like actual gas powered motorcycles.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
It's like off-brand motorcycles, but it's like motorcycle. It's like it goes up to like what was it, 250 cc's?
Yeah, it was something
Oh,
like that.
what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, electric scooters, electric go-karts.
Where's this at?
It's in Galleria, right?
No.
No, not Galleria.
Meadows.
Meadows, yeah.
Oh, metals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. Small. Yeah, we went over there to get some stuff done, and we were like, "What the hell is this?
Yeah.
Let's go, dude!" It took us a day to get through that thing.
Oh my god.
They
And it's
sell mattresses. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy, bro.
Gallery stores.
And I guess
not
what
my
they're
area, too.
yeah, and I guess what they're known for is they can give you what is it, a loan for anything.
Yeah, it's anything you need to finance.
Yeah.
I
Crazy.
gotta check. That's crazy.
Anything you need, they'll finance it for you. Even like a
Wow.
little toy car or whatever, they'll finance it for you. Yeah, it's
What the hell?
Yeah, it's fucking actually really smart because it's
Yeah.
like low income, like anything you want.
mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
So
dude.
it's kind of like it reminds me of like Walmart, but like better.
But like better, yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's better than Walmart.
I think it's almost like Walmart, RC Willey, and Best Buy all combined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. How long is that gonna last?
Plus a mini car dealership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But how long is that gonna last? That's the question.
I don't know. I mean,
They said they had a whole bunch of stores in California, apparently.
yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's from California. This is their first location.
Okay.
We were surprised, dude. I was like, holy shit, this is pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's,
No.
it's definitely catered for the low middle class income.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's saying low income, but for sure.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
Hispanic based for sure.
Yeah.
Because like
I
everybody in that bitch was
want
Hispanic.
to check this out now.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit. There's actually really cool. I thought it was pretty sick.
What else is there to cover? I'm trying to think.
I mean, as far as topic wise,
Mhm.
I mean,
I pretty much did everything I wanted to talk.
Vegas is just it's booming, man.
Yeah,
We'll see the next 5 years. Fuck, it's
a
gonna
lot of
be
sports teams coming out here.
The Oakland A's.
The housing
Mm.
prices are gonna go up.
Houses
Crazy.
are going to skyrocket. So if you haven't bought anything yet, you should probably buy some shit.
Yeah.
All of you and you. For real, I'm not even fucking kidding. You're just going to keep missing the turn, and this is going to get more and more
Yeah.
expensive. Next thing you know, we're in fucking California.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, fuck, I could have made $1 million on my house.
Dude, even buying my house, I was like, I gotta do it this year, or I was like, the shit ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy. I mean, with the sports teams coming out here, it's going to help with the medical
Mhm.
because medical's ass cheeks out here.
You know, I actually didn't realize medical and sports and stuff go together like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that.
I mean, I would assume so because all the
Yeah,
donations.
but it makes sense.
charities.
But it makes sense when you say it, though.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to like the Vegas hockey, like Golden Knights,
Mhm.
their one of their sponsors is also with like Dignity Health and other places and all that too. So
Yeah, because it makes
can
sense
totally
if they
see it,
get
yeah.
injured, they'll go to the hospital. Send them all the way to California or something.
Dude, they're worth millions of
Yeah.
dollars, bro.
Millions
Yeah.
of dollars of assets.
Like, what's cheaper to
Yeah.
fucking bring a medical like institution out here or a doctor,
Yeah.
right? Who's like top notch, or to fucking literally like lose your player? It doesn't make sense to
Yeah,
lose
exactly.
multi millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Because if you have a player who's like really good on screen and shit,
Yeah.
and they could then they have a fan base,
Like LeBron, Kobe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, crazy.
They fucking kill it.
Look, Kobe's fucking dead, and he's still making money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
It's because he structured it in a way where his family's set. They're set for life.
yeah, but the branding is so strong.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying.
Mhm.
Like, look at Raiders; they're trash,
Yeah.
but they're literally the most they're the strongest franchise in all of NFL.
Yeah. Their fans are fucking diehard
Yeah.
Raider fans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say the strongest franchise,
They are the strongest franchise.
You don't think so? As
in
far as
NFL,
like,
in
as
NFL,
far as,
Oh,
like,
look at the numbers, dude. I promise you, Raiders is the fucking most strongest brand in the NFL.
I mean, damn, there's so many.
I think that might-
dynasties. Green Bay Packers is very big. Dallas Cowboys.
Look, it might have changed since they moved
Yeah.
to Vegas, and I think the 49ers might be a little bit stronger now on the West Coast, but they're still fucking strong, bro.
No, I know that because they all have legacies. They have dynasties. I get it. It's like the same thing with like Yankees. They can buy out freaking expensive ass players. Freaking that one baseball player. Shohei Itani. Shohei.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I
my
know what
boy.
you're talking about.
But Itani,
Yeah.
Itani, that baseball. He's equivalent. I think his contract was like around 700 million, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's baseball. bro.
600. But dude, still though, for one person.
No, but baseball has the highest paying athletes though. Out of every
I thought
sport.
soccer
No,
was.
football. Soccer.
No,
Soccer,
it's
yeah.
baseball.
Oh, is it?
Baseball.
Is it baseball?
Yeah, baseball is the highest paid athletes. Historically,
Oh, okay.
highest
Oh, okay. Fair
baseball.
enough.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, search it
Yeah.
up, dude.
I
Okay.
believe you.
Yeah.
I always thought it was
Exactly.
soccer because soccer was like,
No,
fuck-
soccer's international, so you can just get away with ripping off your players.
yeah.
It's the world's most watched sport, but
is.
but it varies. It's so competitive, and there's so many tournaments. I mean, look at Lionel Messi, you know,
Dude,
plus Cristiano Ronaldo. They're also getting paid the highest.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying though, right? Out of all of the countries, we only know like 3 famous fucking soccer players.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That everybody can say.
Yeah.
Baseball, everybody knows the teams,
yeah.
right? The players, they know everything,
Yeah.
right? And then football is another really strong brand too. That's why marketing is so amazing for the halftime show.
Right.
Yeah.
And then basketball.
Oh, don't even start on basketball. Basketball's a very big one here in Vegas. That's the next thing Vegas is wanting to get.
Yeah, we're gonna get it.
Yeah,
We're gonna get it. Look at our female basketball team, undefeated.
because I know LeBron's trying to compete with Shaquille O'Neal
Mm.
for a stake in buying a team
Mhm.
for Vegas.
Yeah,
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, Shake and
Shaq is
Shaq and LeBron.
Shake. Did I call him Shake?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shaq and LeBron are like competing
Shaq-
for a stake on it.
Shaq has been out here for a minute. Though.
Yeah,
He's got a lot of real estate and companies out.
he
here.
does. But at
Yeah.
the same time, LeBron's he's a billionaire, so
Oh man,
Shaq is also really fucking rich, dude.
he is. No, I know he is.
I would prefer Shaq over. LeBron.
Yeah, I prefer Shaq too.
I would love to have Shaq to own a team. I
Yeah.
think. I
but
think that'd be
but you
sick.
know, sometimes money can be power, man.
Yeah.
LeBron has
Are you
it.
saying LeBron is richer than Shaq?
In terms of assets, no, but in terms of it, like his deals that he's been getting for like his licenses and also his sponsorships and all that, he has more. He already broke that. He already broke that.
Oh, really?
Because the shoes.
Oh, because I don't know. I'm literally asking.
Shaq's a smart businessman because remember when he made that one what do you call it, interview where he's talking about shoes?
Yeah,
He knew he couldn't compete with Michael Jordan's, right?
yeah,
Michael Jordan's like top tier, like
Mhm.
$200 plus.
yeah.
Per
Shaq's
shoe.
were like $20.
But he made it where he can market to like people who can't afford shoes
Right.
cheaper, but he puts it in like places like Ross.
Yeah.
So like he still made
Still got
40, he still made more than 40 million.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I'm just saying, like he made it in he's a smart businessman
Yeah.
and he still makes money.
Yeah.
I'm just saying
And I think
LeBron,
yeah.
it's more broad. I feel like he's consistently getting paid every
Well, I think you're right. I think Shaq's got an older market now,
Yeah.
whereas LeBron's got a really young and like a broad market.
Yeah. Well, when I say broad, I mean like he has more broad like for that one specific product that he's selling because
Yeah, I
it's
get
like
that.
he's one of the greatest players,
But
right?
I'm thinking about like age group,
Yeah.
that like demographic wise, because little kids know LeBron.
Yeah.
Not every little kid knows Shaq. Like Shaq's time was like when we like the '90s kids, the '80s kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like right at 2000 is when Shaq kind of like lost his market, unless you own some Shaq shoes. You get what I mean?
No, I get it.
But like after that, now it's LeBron. Like LeBron has the 2000 kids,
Yeah.
and he's gonna have the rest of them until the
Yeah.
day. That's it. He's
But
got a
I still think Shaq has a more diversified portfolio than LeBron, though.
yeah.
For sure. That one I'll
He's also older too.
Yeah.
So,
and wiser.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's
I feel like Shaq's just a better person.
Yeah.
he's got the fucking comedy. He's like a
He's old school, man.
Yeah, I
you
just
know?
feel like he's just
old
like a
school.
better person. But I think Shaq is also just living side quests right now.
Yeah. Dude,
he fucking does
He
everything.
does the most randomest
He
stuff.
still shops at Walmart, give away, looking for people to give money to.
Yeah.
Yeah, he literally does that like on his spare time. It's crazy.
Crazy, yeah. I just feel like Shaq's more humble.
Yeah.
Yeah, not so like he's more like I think he looks out more for like the little people.
Whereas
Yeah.
in LeBron, where he's more like, he's gonna use his platform to like, not I want to say manipulate, but like to
Monetize.
sway to
Yeah.
to monetize and also like sway people's opinions.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And his word is very powerful. Like as much as people would hate to admit it, he's fucking powerful.
Yeah.
People will listen to him.
I know when I was at the game watching the Lakers play against the Timberwolves,
Yeah.
LeBron was there. Dude, that dude was so serious, bro.
Really?
So serious, yeah. Like you could just tell like he was just so disappointed because the Lakers were losing.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn, this guy's so mad. He left.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm leaving.
God damn.
Fucking left the
And I don't
game.
blame him. He pretty much gained the same mentality as, well, I won't say the same mentality, but he's similar to Kobe.
Yeah.
But Kobe gets pissed. They hate fucking losing.
Yeah.
I mean this is how they're built. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've been winning for so long, and then you just fucking lose, and it's not even your fault.
Yeah.
That can be debatable. You know, I'm not gonna get into like the whole. Anybody in the comments with the NBA background, we'll see if you guys can talk about it.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching this episode of Waku Radio. We're gonna try to be more consistent because we just been really busy. We got some big ass things coming towards your way, so stay tuned. Hint, Waku Prince. If you catch this, fucking look it up real quick. That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, it's not even live yet, is it?
No, it's not live.
Oh, never mind. You still don't know. But anyway,
It will be.
What? Waku Prince?
Yeah, we'll fill you in afterwards.
Okay.
But make sure to like and subscribe and hit that notification button. Comment below. I will reply because I'm waiting. No one's been commenting. I'm lonely.
Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Spotify, YouTube, and Instagram. Fucking guy.
And if you guys play Helldiver, you can find me at Cbash. That's all. Henry, you want to plug yourself in?
Yeah, Honorary 17. Hell.
Go ahead, plug yourself, dog.
What do you mean plug myself?
Oh, you already did?
Huh?
I didn't hear you.
I said, yeah, Honorary 17.
Oh, that's his Helldiver.
Yeah.
You want to plug your Instagram or no?
I mean, they could HD Meal. It's the same. Yeah, you can just tag me on the video.
Okay.
Yeah.
For freedom and for democracy.
Yes. For liberation.
Dude.
He's like, yeah. It's like Starship Troopers meets Terminators.
Yeah.
Uh,
Starship Troopers
Dude, I'm telling
Terminator.
you, it's
But I don't know. Have you looked into the backing of it?
yeah.
Life of a hustler. Check me out. Life of a hustler. You see me on the road, I'm in hustle mode, real estate mogul, commercial real estate.